Fulcher over Culture, you're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. Well, it's nice to be back in Dublin at the Intercontinental Hotel for the annual Mayo Association Dublin Luncheon Awards. Today the association is honouring a very worthy recipient of the Virginia Gala Mayo Person of the Year 2024, Rita Casey from Charlestown. And the Paddy Joe Moran Meitheal Award goes to West on Track. So it's going to be a wonderful afternoon here, and of course congratulations and gorgeous to everybody attending the awards today.
We have two excellent award winners again this year. The nominations were exceptional again this year. A huge amount in, as the judges will be telling us later on. A great year for Rita Casey and a great year for West on Track. Two really well-deserving winners. Nobody can question that. But I have to stress there was tough opposition and tough competition this year. Not opposition, I suppose tough competition this year for both awards.
We're all familiar with the Virginia Gallagher Mayo Person of the Year Award, but the Meitheal Award has been a change, and I know it's called now the Paddy Joe Moran Meitheal Award, and rightly so, because he was a great colleague and he's with the association for many years.
Yeah, Paddy Joe Moran and I joined the Mayo Association committee together way back nearly 40 years ago. Paddy was a great friend, great colleague, but a nomination came in at our annual general meeting that the award, the Meitheal Award, be changed to be named in his honour for his services to the Mayo Association. And everybody knew that Paddy was a great community man. And, for years and years ago, Paddy came in and said, "We're stuck in Runnyconlon," he says, "to put a roof on the church and we want money. And we're wondering if the Mayo Association will give it." And he did. He was successful in getting money. And of course the roof went on the church in Runnyconlon. But Paddy and I soldiered for many, many years. We travelled a lot of the world representing the Mayo Association. But he was outstanding, a lovely guy. Sadly missed by the association, sadly missed by the association, but he put in his pounds of flesh whilst he was there. And a nomination came in that we change his name, nothing to do with me, and that's what exactly happened. So we're honoured and privileged that it is now the Paddy Joe Moran Meitheal Award, and the emphasis on the Joe, the Paddy Joe, because he always called himself Paddy Joe.
Councillor Jerry Murray, love to see you here at the
Thank you, Henry.
Association Awards in Dublin. This is a great day for Charlestown, isn't it?
A great day, and I'm delighted, particularly for Rita Casey and her family. She's had many challenges over the last number of years, and she's managed to take them on. And she ran the Dublin City Marathon. She did a huge amount of fundraising, and she's an inspiration for all other cancer patients. She has a great attitude, and I know many people who have had cancer have taken inspiration from her by the way she has handled her situation and dealt with the illness. So I think she's a credit to her family, to her community, and indeed to the entire county, and well deserving of the Mayo Person of the Year award.
And it's, I suppose, Jerry, for somebody like Rita and from Charlestown, it's for the wider community, it's a great accolade as well.
Oh, absolutely. And the Casey family have a long pedigree in Charlestown in terms of business and in terms of sport, and the 3 generations there in business, and the entire community is collectively delighted for Rita and for John and for the family to be given this very, very prestigious award.
And Rita was also involved with the setting up of the East Mayo Athletic Club, and getting young people involved in running and sports is very important.
She's given great leadership in that particular field, and she's an inspiration to young people who are coming up. And, it's all about the people come together collectively, and we're now putting in place a running track there as well in Charlestown, in no small part due to Rita's help and her inspiration. So, things are looking very, very positive. And it's that positive attitude that keeps communities going, sometimes in the face of adversity. But we plough on regardless. That's the philosophy, yeah.
Rita, you're welcome to the capital here for this auspicious occasion here, the annual Mayo Association Dublin Awards Luncheon, and to receive the Virginia Gala Award as Mayo Person of the Year for 2024. How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it, really. I'm just delighted, and to get the Virginia Gala Award is amazing. And considering her husband was from Charlestown, it makes it even more special. So yeah, I'm delighted.
You're a member of the Gala Síochána, it's your job, and you're based obviously with your husband and children in Charlestown. You were very active up to 2017. You were great for keeping fit, running, and then you got terrible bad news that year.
Yeah, I got diagnosed with breast cancer in September 17. It was tough. I didn't expect it, obviously. I thought fit and healthy, but that's cancer really. It doesn't have a stereotype. But I heard that my cancer was curable at that stage. So I went 85%. I'm going to be in that 85%. And I did, and in 2018 I got the all clear.
You got devastating news then in 2020, which was very hard to take.
Yeah, May 21 I got re-diagnosed with stage 4 brain and lung cancer. So everything changed then, and that wasn't going to be curable. But listen, I could have lay in bed and wallowed and self-pity, but I thought, no, it's not going to be me. So running really helped me. It helped me, I think, physically.
You had to walk first, though, hadn't you?
In May 21, I could walk, but I needed to be nearly aided, so I couldn't run. I couldn't run 100 metres, 50 metres. And
eventually you were fit enough then to take part in the marathon, which you decided you were going to do for Mayo Roscommon Hospice.
Correct, yeah. I decided to do the marathon, obviously, and then I'd say it was late August when I thought, God, if I'm able to do the marathon, wouldn't it be nice just to give back to the Mayo Roscommon Hospice for what they done for myself and John and the family. So yeah, I decided one sunny Sunday afternoon I'm going to sign up. I messaged Martina Jennings, the CEO, wonderful woman, and I said I was thinking, so she says, yeah, it'd be great, she'd be delighted. So yeah, I thought maybe 500, 1,000 maybe sneakily I'd make. I didn't expect 22,300.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And for your effort as well, you were the one person out of 22,000 that received a special medal from the Lord Mayor of Dublin.
Oh, I mean, that was very special. I really didn't expect that either. To be called out before the marathon, brought up to be presented with this medal, it was unbelievable. But I feel great. Still able to run, so that's a good thing. So all that is helping, and I'm sure it helps the treatment and it helps my side effects, and which are minimal, but there's side effects, so I can handle them.
You still have to get your treatment every couple of weeks.
Every 3 weeks,
yes.
I get treatment every 3 weeks. Yeah.
And finally, I just wanted to say, I suppose it's a relief to you, to John, your 3 lovely daughters, to see you coming out this looking so well.
I know.
And a big day today for all of them.
Big day for them, yeah. And they see Mummy doing so well, and they see the treatment is working, and back at work, I'm able to run. Everything is very normal. As my middle child said, this is our new norm now. Mummy has cancer, but you see me coping with it so well. So it's just great. And a day like this now as well, it's fantastic for them. And they're super proud of me.
So how do we separate Rita from everybody else? Well, I can tell you, and I know I shouldn't discuss what goes on within the committee or selection committee. There was no argument, there was very little discussion, because Rita was the absolute standout person. Rita showed incredible resilience, determination, endeavour, all done with a positivity and an incredible mind-blowing optimism. If you don't mind me saying, I'm sure this is also an achievement for your family, for John and your family, and they should also be congratulated as people.
She's an inspiration, I think, to everyone, to the community, to her family and friends, and we're just delighted that we've been able to come up here today and celebrate what an amazing achievement this is.
Sinead, you're the reason a lot of people from Charlestown are here in Dublin today.
Well, there couldn't have been any better person I could nominate. When I collected Rita that day from the Galway Clinic, not able to walk, little did I think that in 2021, only a year after her diagnosis, that she would enter the Dublin City Marathon and be able to run, let alone walk again, and raise phenomenal funds for Mayo Roscommon Hospice. She is our real life superhero, a living legend, and we adore her.
Great. And you're delighted to get this award as well.
We had no idea. We literally, I didn't tell anyone I was nominating Rita. I kept it very close to my heart, and I just told my husband, because when the news came out, I said, if she wins, I am booking every single flight to Knock to Dublin so we can all be here to celebrate. And it's so incredible. All her family from Mallinhead, everybody from Charlestown. As I said, Donegal's greatest export is Mayo's greatest import.
I'm very proud and honoured to be here. She's a wonderful daughter-in-law, a wonderful, 3 beautiful children that she has been an inspiration to everybody in the town and all around the place with what she has gone through. And actually what they omitted to say in that, yes, and she did a course in, I think it's Limerick University, and she got that as well while in the last year. So she is indeed an inspiration. And please God, it will help everybody that comes with that word in their life, that she'll be an inspiration and help them out. Please God.
Paul, nice to be here again, the Intercontinental Hotel for the annual Mayo Association Dublin Awards Luncheon. Always a great occasion.
Oh, it really is, Henry. We've had a great turnout this year once again. Our supporters, both in Dublin and, of course, the supporters of the award winners, are always very good to us. And we've got a full room here today. Really looking forward to it.
And what people, I don't think, realise as well, it's also a kind of a fundraising event, isn't it? You always support charities back home in Mayo and various fundraising activities.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's one of our reasons for being, is to fundraise, to donate to good Mayo charities, to well-deserving causes. We've had a history of doing that for decades now at this stage, and today, once again, people will put their hands in their pockets, they'll support us, and then when we get applications in between now and our AGM, hopefully we'll be in a position to help out people within the county.
And still a big demand on people looking for help back home on various projects.
There is, and it's wide-ranging as well, you know, and what we do is we try and look on everything favourably. Obviously, some cases are more urgent or more needy, and then others then are kind of more nice to have, but we try and help everyone out that makes an application. Well,
you're president of the association here, and it's probably one of the strongest associations outside of Mayo, isn't it, around the world?
Oh, definitely, yeah. As president, I'm proud to say that I am president of the association. We would view it as the premier county association, certainly within Ireland and indeed worldwide. We've got a long history. Our founding members were in 1905 were very passionate about the connection between Dublin and Mayo, and we're trying to keep that on. Obviously there are different reasons for setting it up then than there are now, but we've had initiatives down through the years, like the schools debating, which is introducing teenage students to the association in Dublin, to a mentoring programme that we ran, as well as our regular business lunch and our awards luncheon as well. So interest in the association continues to be very strong, but like always, we're always looking for fresh blood. We're always looking for new people to join the committee, and our doors are always open.
Coleman, congratulations on this award, gorgeous. Well deserved.
Thank you very much. Well, it's well deserved by all the people who have been working for this objective over the years. Many thousands of them, really. And certainly all the people who've been involved directly with the campaign across the whole region, in the different counties, the different towns and villages, all the voluntary groups, chambers of commerce, local development associations, statutory bodies. The list is endless.
Yeah. Now, it's been a long campaign. I think this year is your 21st year fighting for this.
Yes, it has. We're there 21 years, and the Western Intercounty Railway Committee has been there for nearly 40 years. And Father Meitheal McGrail was associated with both, and we remember him in particular on this occasion because he was an inspirational leader for the west of Ireland. He was another Monsignor Horan in his own right. As you know, we opened the first phase of the railway in 2010, between Limerick and Galway, the Athenry Ennis phase, and that has been marvellously successful. And we're now in a situation where the government, we understand, is going to reopen the railway from Athenry to Claremorris. We are awaiting the official announcement on that.
Might take some time.
They haven't got a lot of time. So we're expecting that to come sooner rather than later. And that will open up all of the towns in County Mayo and reconnect them to the rail grid, to Galway, to Limerick, to Cork and to Waterford.
And Peter, I want to bring you in here now because there's also the connection then to Sligo, which is very important, which you're involved with.
Yes, well, the Western Track and Western Intercounty Railway Committee, basically it's Mayo and much more than Mayo. It's about regional development, regional imbalance, and anything from dissatisfaction to outrage with the way central government over the last number of decades has treated development in the West. And as Coleman was saying, under the patronage of Father Meitheal Meitheal, rather than grumble, we decided we'd do something about it. And an awful lot of well-meaning, goodwill people, ordinary people, plus people in official positions, politicians, local authorities, voluntary organisations, as Coleman has outlined, were very much involved. So we got Athenry Ennis, which effectively was Limerick Galway, but the ivory towered economists and some of your profession in the journalism business in Dublin thought white elephant, never succeed, waste of money. The figures have proved them wrong. It's fastest growing line in Northern Ireland at the moment, double-digit growth each year, and it's heading towards 670,000 this year. We're absolutely confident that there will be an announcement, as suggested in the draft ARAP report, the All-Ireland Rail Review this time, that Athenry Claremorris will be announced, I would say definitely before the close of this year, and it will probably take between engineering, surveys and planning and building. We would hope that railway through Claremorris will be up and running within 5 years, which, as Coleman again outlined, it plugs in all the major Mayo towns to Galway and for freight to the southern ports.
Darren, you were, of course, just handing over your award today to Rita Casey. How has the year been for you so far?
Quick year, a lot happened in that year. So happy with everything. As I started off on day one, I wanted to keep everything in Mayo, except for Sean. He kind of came along. He's my Galway side. But everything is being made in Mayo, manufactured in Mayo, and support to Mayo, and that's going from Mayo to all over the world at the moment.
Yeah. And did you find by Mayo Person of the Year that helped you, and that people were obviously delighted with your success?
Oh, definitely. It was a major help. With the press releases, the likes of yourself, TV Ireland, the local press, the Tuam Herald even, it's gone everywhere. And it's all because it started here with the Mayo Person of the Year and highlighted the importance of this award. And I was delighted to get it, humbled to get it. And I wish Rita every success too with it. She's well entitled to it.
I suppose I have to ask you, Sean Kenny TD, how did the Galway man end up here at one of the biggest Mayo functions of the year? Did you take a wrong turn in Tuam or somewhere?
No, some people might have asked me that I turn left instead of turning right, but no, I came all the way to Dublin for two reasons. Number one, to support Darren, and there's a story about that. And secondly,
I know actually that you supported that campaign, even in the Dáil.
Absolutely. I first met Darren on the top of Croagh Patrick, and I gave him €50 as a donation towards the project. For the purpose of saving lives, it's very important, and I think it shows what kind of ingenuity there is within our own communities. And when you see something like this, you have to be very proud. And Mayo and Galway and the West of Ireland are very proud of Darren. And likewise with Western Track, of which I'm a fervent supporter of the railway. I'm here as well in my role as a TD, advocating for the Western Rail Corridor to be opened. And it's very important to be here to offer that support, because again, it's a regional project. It's going to be transformation for the West of Ireland. It will help Sligo, Donegal, Mayo, Roscommon, Galway, Clare, Limerick, and all the way down to Waterford. It's just as unbelievable. But I think we have the support, political support within the Dáil. We have the political support at local authority level, and we also have, which is very important, the support of the people to make sure these projects are delivered.
It's a great occasion for Mayo, isn't it?
It is indeed, and that's why we had to be here today to support Rita. Obviously, huge congratulations to her, and a huge congratulations to Coleman O'Rahilly and the West on Track team. They have the big bowl here, so that's very, very well earned. So it's important to be here. I think it's always a great gathering, and we're here to support the people that we're honouring from the county today. So we're all proud to be from Mayo and proud of the work that they do as well, Rita, and obviously for the West on Track campaign.
It's gone on a long time.
It's gone on a long time, but it needs to be done. And there's a very important political message here today. And I see Sean Canny here, Dara, Jerry Murray, and all of the other politicians. It is hugely important. It's been talked about for long enough. It needs to be done. The people who have worked on this for years know it needs to be done. It's a shovel-ready project. The money is there. We're in surplus. So why not just go and get it done? Because it has to be done. It ticks all the boxes in terms of connectivity and obviously climate change as well and all that.
You're Secretary of the Trades Council. You nominated the West on Track for this award, Meitheal Award.
Yes, we did. And, the Trades Council, Castlebar Council of Trade Unions, represent the trade union groups within the Castlebar area. And we've been delighted to put our shoulder behind many really good causes, such as the RTC Action Group those years ago. And now we're delighted also to nominate West on Track for this prestigious award, because I think they're really deserving of this.
And Paddy, of course, you've been a great campaigner over the years on projects like this for the community.
Well, as somebody who has been involved in campaigns, I was a huge admirer of the work that was being done to restore the track down to south from St. Maurice. And when I suggested it to my friend Tony Devley and his colleagues in the Trades Council, I was delighted that they took up the idea of nominating. These people have fought for so hard for so long years, and ridiculed by so many and laughed and scoffed at. It's overdue that they're recognised. And it's going to be a wonderful addition to the infrastructure in the west of Ireland. Just like Knock Airport and our ATU and things like that. Long overdue and very hard fought for.
Well, this is an idea whose time has come. And I'm glad, as part of the TUI and the Trades Council, to take up on Paddy's idea to nominate them, and that's why we're here today. And we have a responsibility not just to ourselves but to the people who come after us.
Yeah, the future
and
generation.
I think this is for the future. And I think there's huge money being spent in Dublin, and fair play to them. But I mean, if they can build a 5 billion railway line in Dublin, I think they can certainly regenerate our rail lines, so that eventually we would have the vision of being able to get on a train and travel up to Derry and over to Belfast and down to Dublin. And not alone that, but the huge economic contribution that can make. So we look forward to that, and as a Trades Council, we are 100% behind this idea.
So once again, our congratulations to the 2024 Mayo Person of the Year, Rita Casey from Charlestown, and also West on Track, who picked up the Meitheal Award. And finally to the Mayo Association in Dublin for organising another wonderful event. So until next week at the same time, it's long before.